Hello, everybody, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for July 28th. I have meditated upon the cards, and I have pre-shuffled. As always, though, I will shuffle live. It feels, I was doing all of the shuffling during meditation, and every deck was stuck. This is the most motion I got so far with the decks. And when they showed me, when Spirit showed me an imagery, they showed me a person holding an umbrella, but it was the reflective imagery on a puddle. So it feels like someone is quite pensive, reflecting on life, self, or a specific situation. Take it how it resonates. But overall, that's what I got. The energy I connected with is of, again, somebody who's just in deep thought, not negatively or positively, just kind of at a standstill, as it's almost like they're at a fork in a road and they're deciding what path to choose. That was the energy that I connected with. So if that is your energy, then this reading is for you. If that is not your energy, go ahead and skip ahead to your sun, moon, rising signs, or whatever sign you're deciding to focus on at this moment. Allow me one moment. The card literally flew out of my hands. And look at the card that flew out of my hand. Remember, you guys, these are general readings, so take only what resonates. All right, and leave the remainder. Okay. The moon. Again, not knowing what direction you're going towards. Again, not necessarily like it wasn't a bad feeling, but it also wasn't like an overjoyment either. It was just pensive, deciding what path to choose. And right now, your mind and your insides may be a little uncertain as to where you're headed or where you have to head. There's like a duality of what's going on within yourself, and you're unclear what path to choose, to stay on the path that you're on, or go a different path, or go at a different, on an even more drastic path, whatever that looks like for you here. Right, and for everybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. You are genuinely the heartbeat of this channel. For those who I have not tapped into your energies, please consider clicking that subscribe button so I'm better able to embrace your energies. All right. And for everybody who has donated, liked, shared my channel, thank you so very much. You are a blessing to me, so thank you. Oh, no, they want the card at the bottom. I haven't even looked at it. One moment. Let me get some space here. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, not having clarity, not knowing what direction. You're trying to reflect, but you don't have anything yet. You're trying to make a move here, you guys. You're trying to make a move, but again, there's hesitation, not taking that leap because you don't know what direction to go. Things are uncertain right now for you. Remember, I was talking about getting that clarity in what direction you're needing to go. These two cards symbolize that to a T. You want to go forward, but again, you don't know what way to go. I'm almost surprised that the Two of Wands has not shown up. Okay. What did I say? All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It is in reverse. All right, for a lot of you, especially if you're feeling stuck in a situation, there may not be a decision that you have to make at this time. You just kind of have to relax and just chill for a bit and allow the path to just light up for you, because I feel like it's about to show itself to you. I'm drawn to the twos here, which is alignment, right? Once you align with yourself, what it is you really want, I feel like that path just illuminates itself for you. For others, I do feel like there's a change that's occurring. And I feel like this change is actually happening internally. And I feel like that is why you can't decide, because who you were at one point and who you are now, although similar, aren't exactly the same. There's been a lot of changes. So what you may have wanted back when you were, you know, in college, you know, may not be reflective of what it is now. Or maybe it is what you want, but in a different aspect, right? So I feel like right now you just have to kind of go through these emotions, sift through them, not try to figure out what the decision is for you, but try to get the clarity you need regarding the situation. Not deciding, just getting clarity in itself, because I feel like you have an idea of what it is, but it may not be aligning with your heart here. All right, I do want another card, an overall card here. Okay, yeah, you don't know what. Look, 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, both in reverse. You're not certain what that is anymore. Once you know what that is, things will start aligning right for you. But you need to get clarity on what that is first. You have to decide what that is. Make sure that it's, okay, no, they want these here. Never mind. I was going to take them, but they said no. Sorry. Where am I going to put these, you guys? Let's see. Okay. I'll put these here. That's where they want them, so I'm going to do that. All right, well, let's get started. Who are we starting with? We're starting with Leo. Ace of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Sage. And Parrot Spirit. Leo, it feels here that you also don't have clarity in regards to what makes you feel good anymore. Honestly, it feels like you're caught up in a situation that doesn't make you feel great, and you have to constantly either watch your back or watch how you say something to someone, or like perhaps walking on eggshells. And it's almost like you're having to constantly be on the defense with this situation, whatever this situation is here. We have the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. It feels like you have to focus on you. You need to break out of whatever this restricting area, whatever this situation is, break out of that. But you need to figure out why you're not breaking out of it. What's holding you back from breaking out of this? But here with this Hangman, think about what your needs are and if this situation is even worth it. Because it feels like it's time to let go of whatever this is. And it's time to move forward and start new. Start going towards what makes you happy, whatever you feel is like a wish fulfillment towards you, whether it's a job or a person or whatever that looks like for you. But you need to, it feels like you have to break out of this situation. But ultimately, it's going to be up to you whether you choose to do that or not, my dear Leo. Okay? Virgo. Queen of Coins in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Spider Spirit and Take Risk. Virgo, it feels like you are very much in your head about a connection you want to meet up with or connect with here. But it doesn't feel like you're doing much about it. It does feel, though, that you feel very strongly about this connection. Seven of Swords in reverse. Very interesting how I feel like you're very in your head about this. I'm also drawn to the circles that we have going on here. In every card here, there's a cycle that you're going through. But I'm not crazy about this cycle. I feel like this is a constant repetitive cycle that you might need to break out of. Look, every single one of your cards is in reverse except for the Seven of Swords, which is, you know, a strategy card, breaking out of something, but you need to have a plan of action. You can't just be in your mind in regards to something, but whatever it is on your mind, you have to plan to do something about it. You can't just be in your head. Very interesting, Virgo. I feel like you need to really crack down on why you're feeling so stuck. Because it feels here like you're stuck. There isn't anything that you really are doing to make any changes, but you're also not even asking for like help or assistance, or maybe you're just focused on the negatives or how this isn't going to work out or whatever this looks like for you. I'm not crazy about this at all, Virgo. Let's see. I want another card here. You're keeping yourself. You're keeping yourself tied up in this. You need to break out of it. Whatever this is, where you're not You're not making any changes. You need to break out of that. And you have to end these cycles. Look at every single one of your cards are in reverse. All of them. All of this has to do with your head. Five of Wands in reverse. This is all inner conflict. You don't want conflict. You don't want lying, cheating, stealing. You don't want you don't want a greedy situation. You don't want somebody who's stingy or overlooks you, whether it's in a relationship or in a business, a company. You don't want any of that, but you're also not asking for that not to happen. I don't even feel like I feel like you may be vocal about it with like friends, but I don't feel like you're being vocal about it with the right people, the people who are actually involved. We have the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're not building the bridge of how to make something, a dream, into a reality. Virgo, you're going to have to get out of that situation. Cards are not giving me much other than that, but really, you have to break out of that. Who am I doing? Libra. Knight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Rhino Spirit in reverse. The Seeker. Feels like you're heading, look at all this movement here. It feels like you are just ready to go, 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 go. There's like a lot of fast action here. But you don't, it doesn't feel like you think you're overcoming anything. But you really are. It feels like you're just moving just to stay moving. I'm hearing the words, if you rest, you rust. And it feels here that it almost like you have given up or relinquished control is probably the best word. It's like you've relinquished control and allowing things to just happen as they need to happen. Because I feel like there is change that's happening, but I don't feel like you see it physically. You may feel it, but I don't feel like you see it. Yeah, look at the victories. Oh, it's funny. Eight of Wands. Okay. What they're saying here is that you're being seen, but sometimes you have to pull back a little bit, hold back, and holding back and just maintaining your calm is actually going to give you what it is you need, whatever that looks like for you. You need to break out of whatever it is you need to break out of. Okay? You're going to get it. You just need to, there are times that you can go ahead and move forward, but there are times that you're going to have to just slow down a bit and ease up. Okay? Sometimes doing too much actually will work against you, is ultimately what I want to spit out here. Libra, who do we have? Scorpio, Justice, Buffalo Spirit. I'm totally missed a card, this one. Five of Swords in reverse, Justice, Buffalo Spirit, and Dare to Dream in reverse. And it feels here with this Five of Swords in reverse that you're tired of constantly battling. or constantly dealing with somebody who is constantly like trying to have the upper hand. It feels here that there is somebody that, whether it's a boss or a relationship, whatever this looks like, a friend, it feels like there is somebody who's either always wanting to one up you or always wants to have the upper hand. Or yeah, it's almost like they're trying to suppress you or trying to make you look dumb or not as successful or whatever this looks like. But just stay cool, calm, and collected. I feel like things are just, allow things to just kind of balance out. If you need to cut this person out or this situation out. Just because it's somebody out of work doesn't mean you have to leave the job. You know, you can just, you know, set serious boundaries here. But I think everything's going to balance out for you. Yeah, I'm drawn to the claw and the clench that it has. It almost like it makes you feel like really irritated. Like this person has you, you know, you're the diamond, but this person has you like this. Like they're always like has a good grip on you. And you're like, you need to leave me alone. Yeah. You need to find that balance. Remember we talk about here. Told you there was something here that's very constricting. Whatever this is, there's something here that's constricting, and it leaves you unfulfilled. You need to focus on you in order to move yourself forward, my darling. There's something here that you need to do in order to move yourself forward. Because I feel like there is a much more balanced situation, whether within the situation that you're in or external. Because I feel like you do need to let go of this, like release the grips of. So basically what I want to say here is like release the grip of them having the grip on you. So if basically you're getting pissed at the fact that this person has a good grip on you, just ignore it. Because the more attention you pay to it, the more they know that they're getting under your skin and they're winning. All right, so you need to let go of that. Okay. Sagittarius. 2 of Cups. The Empress. Wombat Spirit in reverse and Reclaim. You know, it feels here that you have finally found a very good sense of who you are. Without having to prove it to anybody else. You just feel like you're standing in your own energies, comfortable with who you are, acknowledging your own strength and your own wisdom. Again, without proving it to anybody is what it feels like here. It feels like you have, actually feels like you've broken out of whatever negative cycle this was. Also feels like you have either removed some sort of commitment, whether it's you breaking up with somebody or you leaving a job or quitting something that wasn't working for you or you felt was too difficult or too confusing here. But I feel like you just broke off with things that just weren't serving you. And because you've done this, it feels like there's a lot of opportunities that are coming your way. Yeah. These opportunities may have to do with some of the ones that you've manifested. Perhaps something new that you will commit to. Possibly something new that you will commit to. I'm drawn to the 1111, and then here's the 3 with 3 Romans, and then the 1. So you're almost complete. It could be like your soul person is on their way to you, or your soul job, or your soul purpose. You're very close to finding out what that is, whatever that looks like for you. Take it how it resonates. I feel like you're on the edge of finding out what that is, because you're feeling like this. I really like that for you, Sagittarius. Good job. Capricorn, the Queen of Wands, 4 of Wands, Canary Spirit in reverse, release. I like that you are feeling incredibly strong and powerful right now. Very magnetic, very elegant, very, very you. Just standing strong in your own energies, being exactly who you are. I feel like you're going to attract something that you're going to be committed to, or something that is committed to you. This could be a job, this could be a person. Whatever your idea is of what this looks like, it feels like you need to keep this to yourself. It feels like you have to keep this to yourself. Look at, this is the canary. Look at the yellow. I'm drawn to all of this goldness, this happiness. I feel like you're about to come into a very happy situation or happy time. I feel like you are, I feel like the universe is about to bring you something that you're going to leap forward in. Like there's a major transformation, I feel like, that is happening here with this release card. I feel like you're releasing the past and jumping into a whole new future is what it feels like is happening. Yeah, there's that transformation that I was talking about. It's coming very soon. I don't feel that. It's funny because here I feel like just keep focused on you. I'm telling you, 1111, here's the 4 of Wands, and here's the Justice. This is going to be very, very balanced. I don't know if you have Sagittarius in your chart or if you're attracting a Sagittarius, but their cards were very similar. This is somebody that is very, very, very steady. I feel like they're slow but fast at the same time, whomever it is you're bringing towards you. If this is a job where there's a lot of commitment. There's hard work, but very satisfying work at the same time. Again, it feels here like you don't have to balance anything out. It just feels like things just automatically balance out. And I don't know if you can see do you see how it just kind of goes? Again, I just feel like the universe is bringing this to you. You're going to be very, very happy. Just chill. Just keep chilling. Just keep doing you. Things are happening a lot faster than you are even seeing them. Okay, so just take it how it resonates, my darling. Things are going to be just fine. Okay? Things are going to be just fine, Capricorn. Aquarius, what do we have for you, my dear? Fountain. Goddess Ella in reverse, Skunk Spirit, the Warrior. All right, if you are in a situation where you do not feel appreciated or loved or, you know, not seen, whatever that looks like, you have to recognize that you are more valuable. You are more valuable, period. Nothing else needs to be added to that. You are more valuable. You have to know your worth. And if whatever this situation is not seeing it, then either you have to do one of two things. Number one, either step it up and go ask for the, you know, speak with somebody. If you've already done that, which I feel like you have, it's time for you to walk away and cut ties with whatever this situation is. If you've already had that conversation. If you have not had that conversation first, then it's a wise idea to have that conversation first. If there is no change, then yes, cut ties with whatever that is. Sorry, these cards just kind of, oh my gosh, what is going on here? If you're not receiving the return on investment on what it is you're doing, it's time to move on. If you've already had that conversation. If you haven't, have that conversation. But I mean, ultimately it's up to you. But right now it feels like you're putting a lot more effort into something and it's not giving you the return on investment that you're looking for. It feels like you're looking, if you choose to walk away, it feels like it's going to be overall good if you choose to walk away. You may start off, yeah, if you choose to walk away, it's a good idea. I got a couple of messages here with the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. If you're feeling undervalued, and underpaid, it's time to, again, strategize and say, hey, listen, this is everything I put into it. This is what I am being given. And if you can't increase my wage, then I'm going to have to cut ties. Like I said, I'm going to have to cut ties. All right. The other thing is that if you do happen to walk away and you go towards a company and you organize with them, I feel like this new company is a company you've never worked for. It's a company that you kind of stumble upon and go, that's a very interesting company, but you have to kind of learn about it or learn a new trade to do it. It feels here like it's worth putting your time and effort into it and have them teach you the ins and outs, although you may not be compensated as much as you were here or as much as you'd want. If you learn and grow, as long as you have within your contract that says, hey, listen, if I learn everything, I will get compensated properly. All right. So take that how it resonates. It's very specific, but that's for somebody. All right. Because if you do put in to the fruit of your labors, I feel like it's going to work out very, very nicely for you, Aquarius. All right. Pisces. Knight of Wands, Chariot, Nightingale Spirit, and Reflect. That was, right? I am doing this right. Hold on. I just want to make sure that I am on Pisces. Who is this? Leo. Ooh. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius. Yeah, I am on Pisces. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I haven't done that in a bit. All right, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Chariot, Nightingale Spirit, and Reflect in reverse. Very interesting that these two cards are inverted and these are not. It feels here like you want to break out of something. It's like you want to move forward, But before moving forward, you're trying to figure out how it's going to fit into your life or into your situation, or how you're going to work around it. I feel like you can break out or try to fit something in as long as you have the right momentum here. I feel like you're going to have the support that you need as long as you ask for it. But you have to make sure that this is exactly what it is you want and be very clear about this, whatever this looks like for you. Let's say, for instance, this is you work at a company, but you're trying to figure out how to start off a side business, right? Or how to go back to school, to go back to learning something. Let's say you have you work for a company, but you also have a family, but you want to learn. Maybe you want to go back to school, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to make everything fit into your schedule without it affecting you or your performance in family or in work or both. I feel like you're going to get the love and support that you require as long as you hold up your end of the bargain. But you have to be very clear to everybody involved about what it is you're doing, why you're doing it, and what your end of the bargain is. Like, how are you going to hold up your end here as long as they support you? That's what I'm getting here with these cards. Yeah. You have to find out. You have to find out how you're going to make this happen, how you're going to fit this into your schedule. You have to have that honest conversation with yourself first. Figure that out, making sure that that is the direction you want to head. If it is, then have that honest conversation. And then again, hold up your end of the bargain. All right. You just can't ask for help and not give something in return. In the end, you're going to be exhausted, but it's going to be worth it. All right, my dear ones, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Right, Aries. Magician in reverse, 3 of Swords, Chameleon, and Destruction. I feel like you are incredibly tired, Aries, of trying to make things fit. It's like you're the one who's always trying to fix things or do things, and it just feels exhausting here. It feels like you're constantly being let down in regards to a situation. And, you know, here it just feels like you are pretending that you are happy, but you really don't look happy at all. If anything, you feel like you're broken. And you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you, but I feel like this situation no longer fits you. With this Destruction card, it feels like this situation does not fit you anymore. And I feel like you have to break out of it. Yeah, look at that Devil in reverse. Yeah. It's time for you to break out of it. It's not a balanced situation. You already know that it's not a balanced situation. It's time to break out of this, release this toxic energy, release this, whatever this is that does not serve a purpose in your life anymore. It may be difficult for you to break out of it because it may have been something that has been long-term. But I feel like you are dealing with somebody also that is very curt with their words. Like, well, not curt, but very, I feel like they're very hurtful with their words, okay? And once you, it feels like once you break things down, you're going to be able to go towards something that makes you so much happier, that makes you feel more secure, whatever this looks like for you. It could be a job, it could be a person. So take it how it resonates. All right, Pisces. No, Aries. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Aries. That was Aries. Taurus. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Electric Eel. And Surrender in reverse. Taurus, it feels here that you are... It feels like you're trying to make a situation a situation into something else. Let's say you got let go of your job, right? It feels like you're like, okay, how am I going to use this downtime? How am I going to use this downtime to create something better for myself? Right? Let's say, for instance, you no longer want to, or it looks like you want some sort of change here. Because it feels like there's a shift in how you see your life. It's like you're no longer willing to settle for what you had wanted before or what the outside world wants from you. It's like you're changing, you're developing, you're growing, and you're ready to head towards something better. You're ready to build something better. Yeah. You broke out of a situation that no longer served you. But now you're trying to find out how to find your stability, a balance, a new way, a new form of building income, but that also makes you happy and isn't as burdensome to you or your family, whatever that looks like for you. That's what it looks like is happening here. How are they going to do that? How are they going to do that? Okay. It feels like here that, number one, it feels like you need a partner. Number two, it feels like start from the ground up. Don't feel like you have to invest in yourself, invest in something small and allow it to grow. I feel like this is going to have to do with something that is creative. And I feel like it's actually going to build rather quickly, to be honest with you. It feels like you're going to build something rather quickly. So whatever you have in mind here, do it. Do it. I feel like it's going to stick for you, Taurus, Gemini. 8 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Dog Spirit in reverse, and Trust. All right, Gemini. You know, all these cards are in reverse, but I'm only getting a very specific story, and it's all good. It feels like you don't want to walk away from this Queen of Pentacles person that's coming your way. If this is not a person, it feels like it's a very stable situation. I feel like you're like, oh, that seems interesting. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to stick around for that. And I feel like you stay put. Like, even with this dog in reverse, and I understand it says be loyal to what you love, but I feel like this is talking about another thing that you love, not this new thing. I feel like this is something completely new, and this is something prior or old, or an old way of doing things. Very interesting that I'm getting here. It's like you're willing to walk away from something that you do love to go towards this. And it feels here like you are trusting this new thing because it just feels right. It feels, there's a magnetic pull with this thing, whether it's a job or a person. It feels like it's a person here, but it could be anything. And again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be any kind of relationship. Yeah. It also does feel here with this Nine of Swords that you're going, I feel like you're going to break an old habit is really what I'm getting here. Some of you are refusing to budge because you're afraid of breaking a habit, but I feel like some of you are choosing to not walk away from a new thing and breaking the habit of whatever this past thing was. So take it how it resonates. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, I'm getting the sense here that there is you see the difference between these two things. And it feels, and I understand that Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. But here it feels more like this feels good. Yes, this felt good, but this feels better. And again, you walk away from this. I'm telling you, there's a change here. You walk away and you transition into this, and you, because you're just drawn by the light, like you're drawn to that light, whatever that looks like. That card just flipped over, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Look, didn't I say King of Cups at the bottom of the deck? This is going to make you feel so good. I told you. I mean, I can't make this up. Oh, look, do you see how the sun is peeking? Look, I don't even want to move this. Do you see how the sun is peeking right there? The sun will come out. Oh, it's going to, oh my gosh. It's something that starts off slow, but you want to do it because it makes you feel freaking good. Didn't I say here is King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles? You two have not met. There it is, though. It's a soulmate, you guys. I cannot make this up. I can't make this up, Gemini. Like, I can't. Holy cow. All right. Cancer. What do we have for you, my darlings? Unbelievable. King of Coins, Queen of Cups, Dear Spirit, and Strength card. All right. Cancer, it feels like you feel incredibly balanced right now. It feels like you're stable, both financially and emotionally at this time. You may be coming into contact with something that, a person that makes you incredibly happy. Don't be timid if somebody new comes your way. Find your strength. Allow this to really grow. This person actually makes you feel, whether it's a person or a situation, look at the leaf here and look at the lotus flower there. Do you see the similarities there? I feel like this is going to make you incredibly happy, and there's a very strong bond here, or something that allows you to grow, learn, grow, flourish. Oh, there might be marriage involved. Look at all the changes. This actually makes you feel so good, wanted, cared for. It's like you don't have to work for it. This is something, look, 10 of Cups. You may not have met this person yet, but I feel like it's everything you've wanted. It may be something that you have tried to manifest before, but now it's coming into your life. Because look at the changes. I like this. And look, we have the Strength. This is Strength card, and in the Strength deck, they normally have the Infinity sign. And look at the Infinity sign, my dear Cancer. Wow. I like this a lot. Watch out for something or someone that makes you feel like very secure. I love this energy here. This is beautiful. All right, my darlings, that is what I have for you for the 28th. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, bye.